This encounter starts like so many others: a camera, a public building, and police officers who don't like being filmed. But what you're about to see escalates far beyond a casual stop. We go from a simple conversation about public rights to accusations of terrorism, threats of search and seizure, and senior officers misquoting the law in real time. This case isn't just about filming. It's about power, procedure, and how quickly lawful behavior can be reframed as suspicious when authority feels challenged. Stay with us, because every minute raises the stakes.
Hi there.
What are you doing?
I'm just making a video.
Yes. Why?
I'm just recording around the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a public building, no?
It is a public building.
Yeah.
But obviously it's sensitive as well because it's a police station.
I understand that. Yeah. But it's a matter of public interest paid by the public, so I'm just going to take a step back so I can actually see you on the camera. So you can see I've got a mask on. But yeah, it's a public building, a matter of public interest. We pay for it with our taxes. As a member of the public, I have every right to come and record it. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
I'm just asking.
As I said, I've just been walking around, making a little tour of the city, giving people information on what's what, where's where. So you see that van there is actually parked on double yellow lines. I know it's past the boundary. That's double yellow lines there, no?
It doesn't matter.
I know, I'm just saying, it's actually public property, it's owned by the public, but I understand it's beyond, I understand it's beyond, but you keep not stepping towards me. I've asked, I want to keep distance.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask your name and collar number?
My collar number is 340.
340. Again, you're stepping towards me and I'm asking you not to. I'm just trying to keep distance. I'm having a conversation.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm asking reasonable questions of you, aren't I?
And I'm answering them. Yes.
But you can understand my sensitivity about you filming the police station.
Well,
The man that you are.
I'm just walking around making a video of the city. It's my right to do so.
Yep.
And that's all I'm doing.
not arguing that.
Well, there you go.
But you seem to be spending particular attention on this police station. I'm wondering what the purpose is. What is the purpose of this video?
I'm just wandering around making some video.
Okay.
That's all.
Right.
So, am I detained?
No, you're not detained.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
But you are currently on police station property. So
I believe this is a public sidewalk.
it's not, that is a public sidewalk. This is the curtilage of the police station.
There are no signs here saying
there aren't.
trespassing or private property.
Right here is the first legal fault line. The officer claims the police station is sensitive, while the auditor correctly points out a key legal distinction. Sensitivity is not a legal restriction. In UK law, if an area is publicly accessible and there's no signage revoking access, the public can generally film. Being taxpayer-funded does matter, not emotionally, but legally, because it reinforces public accountability. Notice how the officer leans on policy language instead of law. That difference will come back to haunt them later. What do you think? Should sensitivity override public access?
Beyond that, that is restricted.
The police station
I
right
understand.
now.
Okay, again, you're stepping very close towards me, and I'm
Would you
asking
step
you.
back to the sidewalk then?
I will step where I like. I am within my rights to step here. I can step right up to that boundary if I'd like to do that.
No, you can't.
I absolutely can. It's publicly accessible property, paid by the public, and I'm well within my rights to do so.
I think you've got your rights slightly skewed.
Absolutely not. So I don't know what this car park is here, but oh, that's private. Oh, that's part of the constabulary as well, so that's not open to the public to park there. There is a lot of car parks in and around Cambridge, as I said, you know, parking on the street is very difficult in Cambridge. But yeah, so you can't park in that one. But yeah, you see that officer obviously did not like me standing there recording the police station, kept approaching within my personal space, even though I asked him not to. Very unprofessional. But yeah, so but yeah, it's a very good parking here in Cambridge for the police station, actually, much better than I've seen in other places. So yeah. Oh, sorry, officer. Officer, would you mind just picking up your cigarette butt that you've just thrown? That's actually littering. I have your collar number, I'll just report it to the local council. Absolutely fine. If you saw me doing that, would you issue me a ticket, officer? I'm sure you would. That's actually littering. You've thrown your cigarette butt and walked away from it. That's called the walk of shame, that is. You're dismissed. Goodbye. Yeah, so as you can see, obviously didn't like that. I've actually been fined for throwing a cigarette butt before, which is why I brought it up with him. There we go. Evening. Good, thank you. Yourselves? I'm okay, thank you.
So are you filming at the moment?
I am, yes.
Yeah, is there a reason for it?
Just making a little tour guided city, just saw the police station. I've seen some poor police parking on the way down here, which I stopped and took video of that.
Absolutely.
Interacted with the officers. They were actually parked on double yellows, so I waited around for them for 45 minutes.
Watch the physical behavior closely here. The auditor repeatedly asks for space, and the officer continues stepping forward. That matters. UK policing standards emphasize de-escalation and respect for personal space, especially when no crime is suspected. This isn't about feelings. It's about professionalism. When officers close distance unnecessarily, it raises tension and undermines their position if the encounter is later reviewed. Ironically, while accusing the auditor of being suspicious, the officer's own conduct starts looking questionable. Who's escalating this situation? The camera or the uniform?
Yeah, not bad. It's cold. Cold and wet. These paving slabs are really slippery to walk on. I don't know if I've got something on the bottom of my shoe. But they are.
Pretty slippery as well.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
So all it is, mate, is obviously you're filming the front gate of a police station, and literally directly where the keypad is, where officers are putting their codes in.
Right.
And for us, it's just a bit suspicious, and also a little bit of kind of a terrorist threat as well. I'm not saying anything, but it is.
It's a possibility, isn't it?
It's a possibility, isn't it? And it's
Very low possibility.
It's something that we need to kind of challenge.
Very low possibility.
Yeah.
It's also a possibility that we might get 40-degree weather today, but it's highly unlikely.
get what you're saying.
If you called us, we call if you were just having a...
I'm just being as reasonable as you're being. You know.
From our point of view, we just want to understand your intentions and why, obviously, you were filming.
That's fine. I appreciate
So
that.
what would that be?
Unfortunately, I don't answer questions.
No, is it for like a YouTube channel? Is it for like auditing or something like that?
Again, I don't answer questions, buddy.
What a 19.
We'll come back to them.
Well, if I come back to you, Scott and Mel.
So obviously in this climate...
Yeah?
Sorry. Yeah. Well,
Sorry, I don't actually want to engage with you. That's why I walked away and
Okay, but
stopped
we can
engaging.
still engage with you as
You
well.
can, but I can also just ignore you. So don't just say, sir, like I have to stand around and talk to you.
I'll get that.
Okay.
You may or may not want to listen, so we can engage with you as well. To this day and age, unfortunately, there isn't a real terrorism threat, which is why there's bollards here, so people don't come driving.
What's the current terrorist threat level?
I think it's kind of just in the middle, of the
It's substantial.
Yeah. So
That's what it is at the moment.
attack is not likely,
Okay.
but it's not unlikely.
Okay. Do you know, since this new system of substantial, severe, and that, substantial is the lowest it's ever been.
Okay. No, I
It's
get
never
that.
been lower than that,
But
so
can
that's
you
like the baseline. So don't throw around words like terrorism
Can you
when it's the...
understand
No, I
why,
can't. No, I can't. I know what you're going to say, and no, I
someone
can't.
filming the keypad
That-
to the entrance of a police station is a bit suspicious.
So you're making an assumption of what I'm
Not.
filming here, aren't you?
You're
You
very
are?
close to the keypad,
Well,
aren't you?
I said when I got there, are you filming? And you said yes.
Yes, but you're assuming that I'm filming the keypad.
That's the way your camera was angled.
You can see my screen from where you were sat in your car, can you? You can
No,
see what on my camera
where
was
the
like. You can
camera
see
was
how
positioned.
zoomed in I was. Maybe I was zoomed in on
Where
you,
the
maybe I was
camera
zoomed in on your front wheel.
Where the camera was positioned, it looked like you were filming. All we want to do is speak to you, engage with you, see number one why you're filming, and obviously how long you're going to
Maybe
be
we can
here.
assist you, I don't know.
I don't need any assistance, thank you. Your services are not required.
Would you like to give us your name and his name?
This is where the encounter takes a serious turn. The mention of terrorist threat isn't casual. It's strategic. Terrorism language unlocks extraordinary police powers under UK law, including Section 43 searches, but those powers still require reasonable suspicion. Filming alone does not meet that threshold, something the auditor immediately calls out. Throwing around terrorism rhetoric without solid grounds is dangerous, legally and ethically. It chills lawful expression and risks turning ordinary citizens into suspects. Ask yourself, if filming a keypad equals terrorism, where does that line stop?
But we'll go and speak to the relevant people, alright?
Okay,
It just might be, mate, because of obviously it looks a little bit suspicious, it might just continue to get stopped.
and I'll tell them exactly the same thing.
Aggro, that's all.
I'll cause be any aggro. Did either of you turn your body cameras on when you approached?
Yeah, of
It
course
is on,
we
yes.
You did. Is there a
You
reason?
film us, we can film you.
I'm not saying you can't. Absolutely you can. It's everybody's right to film in public. Not a problem. Can I just ask why you didn't follow your policies and notify a member of the public when you started recording them? According to the Home Office, according to the
I'm not
MPS.
sure if you are aware of all the policies.
Would you like me to bring it up on my phone, miss? I will read it
Are
to
you
you.
referring to Google?
No, it's the
Obviously, when
MPS.
it's practicable, yes, but
Oh, and when has it not been practicable in this situation?
it's a bit of a threat that you're stood in the entrance of the
So
police
you
station.
can't approach with, good afternoon, we want to talk to you, just let you know
My
you're
number
being
one
recorded.
priority is to find out why you're filming the front gate of a police station.
Look,
which
the only
still,
time-
sir, you haven't told us why.
The only time it is excusable for you not to announce it is if you're going into a situation and it's straight away you're going hands on to detain or arrest somebody. Otherwise,
I think
you
you're
can't. There's no reason. I'm sorry. I will literally, bring this up for you and I will read it for you verbatim and I'll show you the
I'm not
document.
gonna have conversation on stuff that I don't think is applicable, right?
Why is it not applicable?
Security staff, they have body worn.
Okay.
So do we.
Yep. The Metropolitan Police, updated September 2020. It's the most recent document.
You seem very invested.
It's the most recent document. This paragraph here, all right? I'm going to let you read it with me. This one here. Body-worn video is an overt system and should not be used for covert recording other than in exceptional circumstances and where the necessary authorities have been
And
granted.
this is not an acceptable circumstance.
No, let me finish. Okay? As body-worn video is overt recording, officers must declare whatever possible when they are commencing audio and visual recording during each and every encounter. So again, because you haven't come out and you haven't grabbed me, you're not detaining me or arresting me, there is absolutely no reason, no excuse for not starting the conversation. You said a lot of things during this conversation, and you're telling me not one of those things could have been, by the way, sir, you're being recorded. Not one of them.
No, sir, whenever possible.
Yes. And again, when was that not possible? Yeah, so again, when was that not possible?
Well, like I said earlier, my priority was to speak to you first to establish why you're filming the front
And
of the
whilst
police
you're
station.
speaking to me, again, you said a lot of things during this conversation. Why could not one of those things be, by the way, you're being recorded? Why not?
Like I said, my first
It's
thing to
last
do.
after
We're just going to go
28
around in
days,
circles, aren't we?
isn't it?
Yeah, because your excuse is absolute bullshit, and you know it.
Okay, well, don't swear
It's
in
only-
public.
This is one of the strongest moments in the entire exchange. The auditor cites Metropolitan Police body-worn video policy verbatim, and he's right. Body cams are an overt system. Officers are expected to announce recording whenever practicable. The officers struggle here because policy isn't optional, and ignorance isn't the defense. This isn't nitpicking. Procedural compliance is critical in court. Miss this step, and credibility erodes fast. Knowledge really is power. And in this moment, the power shifts away from the badge.
You can pull over safely to the side and do so.
What's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Liz.
Liz.
So I'm this police officer that's in charge
Oh,
of this
Chief Superintendent.
location.
Oh, okay,
Have
lovely.
you got any ID on you, please?
Why would I need ID?
Have you got any ID on you, please?
Come
Otherwise
on
I'm
in.
going to have to ask you to leave.
Come on, Superintendent. You don't just go around demanding ID from the members of the public.
I certainly do if they're a counter-terrorism risk.
Counter-terrorism risk? What makes it a counter-terrorism risk?
Filming our officers.
As I explained to the person on the bike, I don't even know who that is.
Okay, if you-
But I'm just waiting for some marked vehicles to come in and out.
Sir, would you mind me asking, just asking, what are you doing here? You just...
As I've just explained twice now, once to the person on the bike and one on the to this lady.
Mate, listen, you can't really be
Okay.
outside police stations.
Okay, before you go ahead with the search, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
I would highly recommend that you look up a memo from the National Police Chiefs Council regarding people filming in public places, regarding social media vloggers and police stations. I would highly recommend it before you land yourself a lawsuit.
Listen,
And that's you do what you
feel comfortable with that.
you do what you got to do.
Very comfortable
You do
with
what you got. I will not say now. I do not consent to any searches. I know lawfully I don't have to, but I want to make that clear.
Regardless of your ability to film things in a public setting.
Right.
Obviously, you raise our awareness and our suspicion, particularly in an environment of severe CT risk.
And who are you? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm Inspector Tarek McKinsey.
Inspector
Tarek McKinsey.
McKinsey. That's a cool name. I like that. And have you got a warrant number there?
Yeah, I do. 243581.
243501. Thank you. And do you have a warrant number? Sorry.
Mate, listen.
Sorry.
Instead of being obstructive.
You were going to. No, I'm not being obstructive. I'm trying to
you're
get relevant
obstructing me.
information.
Can you just listen to me for a second, all right?
No, I don't have to listen to you, do I?
Yeah, you don't.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
So you give me your warrant number. Do you have a warrant number, Superintendent, please?
We're not going to engage with any further.
Listen. Can
Well,
you
you are, because you're saying that you're going
What are
to
you
search
doing
me,
in
so
a
you would have to give your information at that point anyway, wouldn't you?
Can you grab one of the uniform lot?
And you're Charlie Wynn, so you're a constable, thank you. But, am I being detained at this moment? Am I currently detained?
Yeah, uniforms
No.
who are equipped and everything to do with you.
Okay, so I'm not detained.
Not
the
at this
moment, no.
precise
Okay,
moment.
not at this precise moment. Well, again, as I said, you've got smartphones. I would highly recommend you look up this memo, okay? This memo is a key piece of evidence in court on these lawsuits.
I'm not disputing the fact that you're not allowed to film in a
Absolutely.
public setting, but the
So-
fact that you're here and filming police
No,
vehicles,
but the memo clearly states that filming outside a police station is not enough
Yeah,
grounds
that
for a
does-
Section 43 search, okay? And that is the key point of
You're not
evidence
just
that
filming
will win me
you're not
this
just filming
lawsuit.
outside a police station. You've told a colleague you're filming vehicles that's capturing VR
Marked
data and
vehicles,
things like that.
marked vehicles.
Irrelevant.
No, we pay for them. Members of the public, as through our taxes,
Yeah,
we pay for them.
that's
They're
fine.
not
You're allowed to
secret
do it, but
information.
we can also search
They're not
you
secret.
and to look into that.
No.
and check your
You
phone
have to
things like
have grounds to search me.
Yeah, I do. You're
No.
still outside
You have to
a
have
police station,
objection.
filming people
So
coming in
you
and out.
suspect me being a
You're-
terrorist?
You're also filming people who
Okay.
police officers coming out who are not in marked.
When the superintendent invokes Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, the stakes skyrocket. This power allows stop and search only when reasonable suspicion exists. Not discomfort, not irritation, and not filming a police station. The auditor references the National Police Chiefs Council memo, a document repeatedly cited in successful civil claims. At this point, the officers aren't just risking embarrassment, they're risking litigation. This is how lawsuits are born. Lawful activity, unlawful escalation, and everything captured on camera.
And accusations take a dark turn, leading to one of the most intense verbal confrontations you will ever see.
So why
Superintendent.
Why are you filming us now?
Pardon?
Why?
Well, for my own protection. You've just said that you're going to detain and search me. As you said, you want body-worn footage. I want my own record as well.
We want to make sure officers are safe. So we want to take.
And I want to make sure members of the public are safe from tyrants like yourselves. So if you're going to abuse Section 43, I cannot stop you from doing that, obviously. And I won't resist you. I'm not going to aid you, but I won't resist you.
Okay.
And you will end up with a civil suit, and you will both be up on disciplinary matters.
We're going to wait for the uniform. I think we've both set our piece here.
No, I haven't finished saying my piece, actually.
You're free to talk.
I know I'm free to talk. I have rights. You don't have to respond. You've said multiple times you're not going to continue engaging, yet you do. As I said, I've made you aware of the memo,
Yeah, absolutely.
and you're refusing to even look it up. I've made you aware, and neither of you are making any sort of concerted effort to look up this memo to double-check the facts before you get a uniformed officer down here to detain me and search me and abuse my human rights. No, you're abusing my rights.
Pulling out a phone and doing research right now. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything
You
about
could get this constable to do it. You could get the chief superintendent to do it.
A little bit under control. That's absolutely fine. Right?
Well, sorry, what's your name, Chief? Elizabeth Chappell, and was it Sergeant McKinsey? And your warrant number, sorry? 238826. Thank you. Just so I know exactly who to reference in the complaint to the IOPC.
Absolutely fine.
Absolutely. I will not be bullied by a threat of a search from exercising my right. You know we have human rights in this country. Do you remember your oath? Do either of you remember your oath? No, I doubt that you do you?
We're not going to do this.
You don't have to, but I can still talk and I can still ask questions.
Okay.
Neither of you remember your oath. You swore an oath to the crown of this country to uphold the human rights of the people. I have an Article 10 right to exercise my freedom of expression. That's exactly what I'm doing.
You don't have the right to film police officers.
I absolutely do. Anywhere in a public place, yes, I do. So you're going to come. You're going to come and get a uniform to come with a body-worn camera who has the right to record me, but I don't have the right to record you. Yeah, but she just said I don't have the right to. Which I absolutely... You just said you don't have the right to record police officers.
You've raised our suspicions that
Well,
you're
raising my suspicions right now of absolute tyrannical constables. And it's disgusting that it's a superintendent and an inspector. Absolutely despicable.
Okay, no problem.
You keep saying...
A plainclothes officer threatening to seize a phone is a legal minefield. Seizure requires specific statutory authority, not curiosity or annoyance. The auditor's insistence on warrant cards is completely reasonable, especially given historical abuses of power. This exchange feels volatile because it is. The officers appear unsure, backtracking in real time as facts unravel their justification. When authority hesitates but continues anyway, courts tend to notice. Would you feel safe handing over your phone here?
I will, thank you.
In fact, because you don't want to give me details, I think you possibly pose a terrorist risk.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
If I seize that, then...
You're going to seize this?
Yeah. And then
why?
Because I think you might be doing something for like terrorist.
So do you know the memo by the National Police Chiefs Council?
So what I'll do, if I take that, and then I'll review that, and then if there's anything...
how about I show you the footage now?
Okay.
I've been here 5 minutes, alright? I don't want you to see this, my only phone. Terrorism for public photography.
Hang on. I spoke to you, yeah? You said, I've got permission, and I said, who from? And then you didn't give me the details, so I immediately...
I did give you details.
No, you didn't. You said...
Article 10 of the Human Rights Act, yes. Freedom of expression, freedom of the press.
So then I think...
Do you know what that means?
What's that guy doing?
Do you know the oath that you took to uphold your oath?
So I think, what's that guy doing? That's a bit odd.
So you're incriminating my right to silence and my right to privacy is what you're saying?
I'm making sure that you're up to no good.
You make sure that I'm up to no good?
Yeah.
You mean you make sure that I'm not up to no good?
Yeah.
Or you're trying to find something. You're trying to make sure that I'm up to no good. So you're trying to find anything that you can because I didn't want to answer your questions.
No. I'm making sure that you're here. So you don't not posing a threat to anyone. Okay. So you hang on, stop. Okay. Right? So you're right. Those signs there says no access beyond the public.
At this point, am I being detained?
Hey?
Am I detained at the moment?
No.
Okay, so I'm not detained. All right.
Not at the minute.
So you still haven't identified yourself, seeing as you said you threatened to seize. Hang on. No, identify yourself because you threatened to seize my phone. So let's go through the identification, prove that you have the power to do so.
Okay.
Andy McDonald, 2249. Is that constable? Or is that sergeant?
Constable.
Constable.
So
I want to know so I know how to make a complaint. And you are?
I'm Detective Constable Dodds.
You're Detective Constable Dodds.
I'm here with my colleague.
Perfect.
Listen, so because we've had...
Have you got your warrant card with you?
Yeah, thank
please,
you
in your plain clothes. Can I see it, please?
We're talking to you right
Yes,
now.
and if you're talking to me in your capacity, then you need to show me your warrant card. Did you guys learn nothing after Wayne Couzens? Nothing at all? No, because he's just threatened to seize my phone and accused me of being a terrorist.
No, I said under the terrorist legislation, I might take the device because you were being.
If you suspect me of being a terrorist.
Yeah.
So you suspect me of being a terrorist.
So recording the police buildings at that time, I was thinking he's gone past the signs that say no filming. Now, actually, that thing at the sign at the start says you can film. So happy days, yeah. So I engage with you, and you say you got permission. Would tell me who from.
Right.
I didn't think you were allowed to be here, but actually it does say past this point.
Thank you.
That's good. But at that time, I'm thinking, what's he using the footage for? Because we've had people before, like filming the doors, the accesses.
This case highlights a recurring theme in police lawsuit footage. Lawful filming mischaracterized as criminal suspicion, followed by procedural errors that expose departments to liability. No arrest occurred, no search was lawfully completed, and multiple officers demonstrated uncertainty about the very laws they attempted to enforce. These are the moments that end up costing taxpayers thousands, sometimes millions, in civil settlements. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping police lawsuit and body cam breakdowns.